We're on Crummer Road. Grey Lynn is the subject of your latest book, 1985. Why did you decide to set it in the suburb?
I had this idea about this kid and he finds this treasure map and he goes on this journey, and I was like, well, I might as well set it where I know, I guess, you know what I mean? We moved here when I was 3. We lived on the corner of Firth and Dryden. It was quite poor, or we were quite poor, but there's lots of art and things happening in community, but also lots of sort of crime and craziness as well. So, and I guess I tried to capture that in the book as best that I could, you know, without making it sort of, it was funny, we had to tone it down a bit because it seemed too kind of crazy. I just want them to enjoy the story. I think oftentimes, I guess because of my subject matter, people get really hung up on the politics of it and all of that, which is, obviously that's in the work, but I think primarily I just want to tell stories, you know, and I'm really proud of this story and of these characters. Like, this is the hardest I've ever worked on anything, for sure, you know. I think I had to apply 3 times for this to eventually get funded, and there was a lot of back and forth and tense meetings, and it's pretty exhausting, and I feel like quite unnecessary.
A lot of the characters have sort of a passion for some kind of art or task or craft.
Well, I think especially when you're in poverty or whatever, when you don't have many options, I think often it's when you gravitate towards those things and it becomes your whole life, because I think, you know, there's no reason not to. Whereas I think if you're kind of middle class and, you know, maybe you're going to become a lawyer or a doctor or whatever, it's kind of like, well, why are you going to sit around writing poetry? You know what I mean? Whereas I think that idea of like, well, you may as well do this because you're not probably going to be anything else, you know?